Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take? Game 3. Live on 2K Sports, you the NBA players. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the line, David Aldridge. We got Miami facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Kemba Walker is out there with Dion Waiters. And there's Richardson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Winslow in it, the power. Offensive rebound.
Crazy.
Second shot opportunity.
Oh, nice use of the offense there. Melo got him to fight.
First trip to the line for him here. That one is off.
At the line number 2.
And he sinks the second. On defense, New York. Winslow is screen on Anthony. Walker dishes to Winslow. Here's Waiters. Feeds it to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Richardson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Anthony. Stolen by Walker. Raiders on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley.
Whoa.
Whiteside kicks to Waiters. Back to Whiteside. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Anthony. It's Chandler high post. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Walker. Anthony kicks to Chandler. Stolen by Winslow. Waiters passes to Walker. From about 16. That one no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Turner. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Turner. 2 shots. Both good from the line that time. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Waiters. Miami no good on that time either.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, and he's got the A game rolling tonight.
But he's got it rolling so far, just the kind of start he was hoping to get off to.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 7.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Stolen by Winslow. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. A different look for New York. Alex Lenz checked in for Chandler. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Turner. And it's Jennings in for Jared Dudley. Heat also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. And that one is good. Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Back to Richardson. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Richardson's got his second basket of the night. Knicks trail by 3. Jennings dishes to Anthony. And stolen by Richardson. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Different look. Porzingis comes in for Anthony. And it's for Lee. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bobby Portis comes in for Winslow. Williams, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Grant in for Walker.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here for the night.
This is the Pac-10 player there from 2011, number 2 overall pick in that year's draft. Williams still trying to translate that to NBA success.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. On the front of the rim and drops. Porzingis has got his first points in this. Back to Portis. Now the feed. The 11. And the block. And he recovers it. It counts. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just has a tremendous nose for the ball. Buried his way into position and the putback.
There's the screen. Porzingis to Teague. It's good from long range. Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch him fire.
Ejected by Len. Jennings kicks to Porzingis. Shot's good. Jennings making the play. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
He gets it up. It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Miles. There's Jared Dudley. Then it's Anthony, and it's Chandler, and it's the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Shot by Turner.
You know, the putback there, a product of his strong effort on the glass. Never gave up on that play.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Stolen by Grant. Here's Richardson. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. And for the Knicks, the shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first.
really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
He shooting well, 50% from the floor. Johnson attacking. Lands soft in the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in north. And Miami with a change here, too. Waiters is checked in. But he gets it back. Here's Anthony. It's blocked. They retain possession. The shot by Turner, no good.
He has the skills to finish that. I cannot believe he blew it.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock 5. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 4-point Heat lead. Here's Anthony. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he can hit the line.
You know, that's just the power and strength from Anthony. Able to take the hit and still play through it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Grant the pass to Waiters. Richardson up top. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
Hey guys, it's a tight ball game like this. He's the guy that with the ball. Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the Heat.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, you know, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish off, but he had a surprise for them.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Haters no luck. Knicks trail by 5. Anthony drives in.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Boy, and that one's got his teammates fired up. Anthony making a statement big time.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And then for Miami, Kaminsky is checked in for Whiteside. And Walker subbed in for Jaren Grant. Now here's Richardson. He's got 8. Back to Waiters. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Unloads from 9. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. The shot from 20 feet away. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Porzingis. That ball, great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kaminsky. Tries again. Richardson, good.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. 2 right here.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers. There's some of that trademark consistency of his at the free throw line.
Walker dishes to Kaminsky. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kaminsky's got 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Jennings kicks to Porzingis. And stolen by Richardson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul.
He can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jennings passes to Len. T kicks to Jennings. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 6. 1. And it's Miami with another. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan, necessary adjustments. This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated. Or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of ball still to be played here, and they have to get reach.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
I think some of it may be a matter of X's and O's, but a lot of it is matching the effort level of the competition.
A different look for Miami. Portis is checked in for Winslow. Derek Williams comes in for Richardson. And it's Johnson in for Dion Waiters. Knicks trail by 8. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 16 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
No, I mean, exactly. That's not an easy area for him to operate in with that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over the bigger guy.
Better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Feeds to Turner. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
19 seconds left here in the second.
Clock clearly on their side.
Yeah, they can make this the last possession of the quarter if they're smart about it.
And Chandler sends it back.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
Height advantage there, but because of the great...
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat lead by 10. Join us right back here at the break for the start of the second half. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him in that first half. He did.
Yeah, I don't think we can expect them to do anything other than lean on him in the second half as well, especially as the stakes get raised.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Richardson. Deion Waiters is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Winslow, and it's Whiteside in the pivot spot in the middle.
You know, Kev, his three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
And it's Walker penetrating. Winslow wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dudley dishes to Carmelo. Goes back up. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 11 points.
This is where people get excited about Porzingis. Yes, he's got finesse, but he's not afraid to get in there and trade some elbows. Go ahead, big fella.
Richardson with it. Guarded by Porzingis.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
You know, why waste any time? When the floor's that open, you might as well take it all the way home.
Now, here's Whiteside. He has 6.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Good thing.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
That's an example of the release point being so high, the defender has no options. You just don't see that many players Porzingis' size, 7'2", 7'3", who can stroke the jumper the way he can.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Turner. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Jennings in for Anthony. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Right side, no good.
As soon as he caught it, the defense was in his grill. Really impressive.
Alex Lenz checked in for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Turner. Anthony again. It's Walker. Anthony kicks to Len. Anthony down low. And the dunk by Len.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Walker. 8 points for him.
Right now, I'm watching the Try Not to Sing challenge. Right now, they're showing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, his unselfish play becomes contagious. He inspires them to play true team basketball.
Anthony again. It's Walker. Anthony drives in. Len.
Timeout.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Different look for New York. Porzingis is checked in for Matt Bonner. Teague comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Jennings in for Carmelo Anthony. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Richardson the pass to Whiteside. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Porzingis can't hit.
He should have made that, guys. The defense was okay, but he had no excuse not to finish. This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
And Walker kicks to Richardson. Whiteside. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Here's Jennings. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He feeds it to O'Quinn. From the left block. For New York, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Brandon Jennings hits them both. The Heat leading by 9. Winslow kicks to Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Oh, come
gains
on.
good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
For New York, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Porzingis. And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Got that one up quick. Richardson's got 16 points. Knicks trail by 10 to the wing right side. New York, no good that time either. He'd have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. No one near him. And there's another one for the Heat. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
You know, I like this stoppage in the action. Regroup, devise a new strategy moving forward.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in. Drouin. Miles comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Jared Dudley's checked in for T. And Anthony subbed in for Brandon Jennings. On the wing, Johnson. Stolen by Dudley. It's Anthony with the drive. And he's fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Well, Heat leading by 8. Grant with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Grant kicks to Richardson.
Come
The
on,
shot no
man.
good, a bit short. New York's on 1 from beyond the arc. Coming out of the break. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Stolen Grant. Makes off glass. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
You know, averaging over a half dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Johnson with it. For the 3. The shot misses. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Anthony. No good on the beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Heat, up 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter momentarily. We've got Chandler. Porzingis is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. It's the 5 for New York right now. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Knicks trailed by 8. Anthony dishes to Dudley. Off target with his 3.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
He really does a very good job of extending out to the shooter, but always under control.
Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
Calm down.
Dudley's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for New York.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Grant kicks to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Anthony, the pass to Chandler. Here's Porzingis. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Knicks. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Turner. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Jennings in for Anthony. Here's Grant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Heat with some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Derek Williams. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Dion Waiters. Knicks trailed by 9. Teague can't hit.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
I'll tell you, just his mere presence inside, his instincts for altering shots, exceptional. Ooh, you talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten the defense.
Up and toughen up in the lane, establish better position, maybe even take some charges.
Anthony's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek said to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our efforts. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's Len. And he converts the layup.
That's what pump fakes there for. Get your man on his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Grant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up.
From the what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The 3 from Anthony. Miami grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Grant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops. A different look for Miami. Whiteside comes in for Bobby Portis. And Walker subbed in for Justice Winslow. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Len. And the dunk by Len.
And If that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
Lane with the block. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Porzingis. Nailed from three-point land. Porzingis has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Richardson dishes to Walker. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Walker. And that one's good, Anthony. And now it's only a 5-point Miami lead.
Whenever you need a huge bucket, you know they're going to look to Melo. This is when he shines.
Now here's Johnson. Walker with a clean look.
Wow.
Miami no good on that time either. New York's gone to the three-point hook 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
Here's Len. O'Quinn. And shot on the way. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anthony.
And this is why Melo gets the big bucks. A lot of players will shy away from an important shot, but Melo wanted to be in that position.
Different look for New York. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Len. Miles Turner comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Dudley subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And Walker kicks to Richardson. Anthony on the double team. Back to Walker to stop the drop.
Come on, Walker.
The Knicks have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Porzingis passes to Carmelo. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
But he didn't let the pressure affect him one bit. What nerves.
God, please.
58 seconds left in the game. Johnson.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Here's Walker. Here's Johnson. Outside, Walker.
Yo.
By Walker.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
You know, it feels like he scored some things. Getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Now here's Turner. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And Dudley kicks to Chandler. On the arc. Commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Fourth quarter. They choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
This is where you've got to pay close attention
Come
to detail.
on.
It's a must for all 5 guys.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the clock here. He hits the first one, and that puts them on 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Outside, off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. With tonight's win, Greg, they are right.
Has that they don't care what the odds are. He's on our hands.
We sure do. Enjoy being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Along in, and as the Jets for Joe.